Welcome to Ignite Success, where we talk about people, places, and projects that fire us up. I'm your host, Suzie Becker, and I'm here with Tuan Tu of Covet Branding. Hi, Tuan.
Hi, Suzie. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being on. So you come to Jacksonville by way of decades of experience at Revlon, CoverGirl, Procter & Gamble, and you've brought all of that to help us here with our entrepreneurial and emerging brands. So tell me about Covet Branding.
Yeah, of course. Would love to. So Covet Branding is a boutique marketing consultancy where we specialize helping entrepreneurs and mid-market companies accelerate their growth through strategic brand positioning as well as marketing planning and execution. And I think what really differentiates us from everybody else is that unlike other consultancies, they use textbook case studies to make their recommendations. Whereas my consultancy, we use real life experience. You know, the strategies that we recommend have been tested, have been tried and proven to work through the 22 years of working at companies like Procter & Gamble, Revlon, and Paula's Choice. And so because of that, we have a proven record of building brands, whether they are billion-dollar brands that are household brands or disruptive indie brands that end up growing 10 times in the marketplace. And currently, we are actually accepting new clients.
Oh, that's fabulous. So let me get this straight. For a lot of people, they wait until they've got all their ducks in a row before they even launch their idea. But you're saying, and I agree with you, that if I have an idea, it pays for me to invest in myself, meet up with a boutique branding company like yours who will get to know me, get to know what my vision is and what I really want to accomplish, and help me get my message in front of the exact right captive audience.
And that's exactly it.
Oh my gosh.
Well said.
Well, I think that when you've been in this field for so long, you've had the opportunity to watch the landscape change and learn and pivot. So tell me, in the last couple of years, what have been some really interesting new developments that you find you're really good at?
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to kind of pinpoint one after like 22 years career. But one thing that, you know, my passion lies is really helping brands, connecting brands to the end consumers. So as a marketer, everything you do, it's brand centric. Everything circles around what do consumers want, what do consumers need, and how do I connect them to really, you know, give them the needs that they're asking for versus being, being let down by the false promises.
I get it. Sometimes that's what happens for someone who's either an entrepreneur and even somebody who's been in this any business for a long time. They have these expectations, and really what we count on is someone who's going to bring us down to earth and tell us, well, here's the realistic timeline, cost, and expectation. And so in my experience, this is what I do well. I'm always looking for someone who could do it quicker, faster, better, which is why I would find Covet Branding. Where could you find Covet Branding?
Yeah, so you can find us on LinkedIn, and you can find us on the website covetbranding.com.
Oh, that's incredible. So I have a question to ask. What inspires you?
You know, helping people. You know, growing up as an immigrant, you know, my family, we have done a lot of small businesses. And knowing that statistically, small businesses and mid-sized businesses fail within the first 10 years. So only 25% of them make it. And knowing that and having 22 years of working in brand building and that expertise and the strategies that I have tested and tried and proven, I want to help the small businesses, the entrepreneurs, the mid-market businesses to thrive because they don't have that proven, the data proven, they don't have that strategy, they don't have that strategic guidance that big companies have.
Right,
and then
they
this
have
is
an
where I come
in-house
in.
marketing department, and you're basically an in-house marketing department that someone can get to know and utilize that's mutually beneficial.
Exactly.
Oh, I love every second of talking to you about this. You seem so passionate about this. So, where do you see yourself in the next 2 or 3 years in this field of branding?
Yeah, so great question. Continue to build the consultancy, continue to do great work and help our clients accelerate their long-term strategic growth, and continue to add, to our list of beloved clients.
I look forward to following your trajectory. Thank you so much for chatting with me.
Thank you for having me.
If you want to find out more about Covet Branding and Tuan too, you can find us on dailynewsnetwork.com. I'm your host, Suzie Becker. Stay inspired and inspiring.